Good morning, everybody. Maritza Willis coming to you live from San Antonio, Texas. Welcome to Mi Cocina, as they say here in South Texas, which means welcome to my kitchen. Anyhow, we are going into the holidays, and many of you after the holidays are going to want to do a wonderful detox because, again, we all know what happens during turkey season. So what I am going to do today, because this has actually turned out to be one of my clients' favorites, and in our group with what we do with protein, fats, and carbs, our PFC3, meaning protein, fat, and carbs every 3 hours, in our group, this has turned out to be one of our favorites as well, and this is going to be a beautiful breakfast, pre-workout, post-workout, because it is going to include a great protein, a great fat, which in this case I'm using pecans, and a half a banana. So just so that you'll take note, I am actually browning up, just baking them a little bit, just so that they become a little fragrant. I'm taking my pecans and I am cooking those up. So while those are actually just cooking up just a little bit, like I said, just so that it'll reduce those yummy oils in those pecans, I am going to take 3 egg whites because this is actually going to be a banana egg omelet, and it is so yummy. You're going to love it. So all I'm doing is just, of course, removing the yolk, making sure that, we're just really careful. And hey, by the way, don't throw these down your dishwasher disposal. Some dummy told me that, oh, it sharpens the blades. No, it doesn't. It clogs up your dishwasher disposal. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 eggs. I already had one egg white in there, and all I want is just the egg white, because remember, this is for detox. This is a super duper yummy detox recipe. So we're going to go ahead and get that thrown out. Now, what I'm going to do is I bought this at Costco, and I love the flavor of this ground Saigon cinnamon. It's a little bit sweeter, I think anyways, than just your regulars. And so I am going to do, that's going to be about half a teaspoon, just so that you guys know. And then I'm just going to whisk up these eggs. Nothing fancy and nothing too challenging, but we're going to go ahead and whip these up. So I already had, like I said, a 1/4 cup, because again, this is for a woman's portion. We need our fat. So I've gone ahead and I've taken a 1/4 cup of these pecans. Let me go ahead and put them in a little plate while I get the other ones out, because I'm actually going to want to use these. And so these, all I've done, guys, is I've just roasted them up a little bit, just again, so that I could get that flavor, and you can see that yummy heat coming out. So I'm going to put them on my plate for now. And here's going to be where the magic happens. So I am going to take half a banana, because again, this is for a woman's portion. And for detox, you're not going to add any of this yummy organic butter, all right? In most cases, I like to add just a little bit so that I can give the banana an amazing flavor. But because we're in detox, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to spray just with a nonstick pan, and that may be just a little bit too hot. So let me go ahead and just bring it over here. So I'm going to get this pan. I'm going to take the banana, and I'm going to cook it up just a little bit. All right, you can see. Now, the reason that I like doing this to the banana is because it starts to release the sugars, and it starts to caramelize, and it's so freaking yummy. So we're just going to go ahead and let this start to brown up a little bit. Again, and you can start seeing where it's starting to release the sugars. So it's caramelizing. It's going to get this beautiful, almost like when you get a really ripe banana, it's going to start getting a little brown. All right, so we're going to cook this just a little bit, because you don't want it, well, you can if you like it. You don't want it too mushy, but you want it just so that when you cut into it, it's still like when you can just chew it and it's so freaking yummy. Okay, so, alrighty. So we're just going to go ahead and, like I said, brown it up a little bit, let it release those sugars. We're gonna go ahead and remove that. And I like to wipe off my pan, so I'm just gonna wipe it off. And I'm gonna put it back on the skillet, spray it some more, because now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my scrambled, beat up egg whites. Hey, this is kind of fun in the morning when you're just like, oh, wanting to get rid of aggression. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and cook those up. So remember, all it is, egg whites, cinnamon. We're gonna go ahead and put them in the pan. Voila! We're gonna let that start to cook up. The only thing that we're adding, and I don't know why my camera keeps doing that, but the only thing that we're adding is gonna be these awesome pecans, all right? So we're gonna do the pecans now, right? We got the pecans. We're gonna layer them in like so. And then I'm gonna take my 2 pieces, my half a banana, and I'm gonna layer it on the inside of this beautiful little omelet to be. It's an omelet to be because it's not an omelet yet. And we're gonna let that cook. Now, what I have found to the secret to omelets is you've gotta let it cook almost all the way through so that when you flip it over, it'll be nice and ready for you to go ahead and flip it over. So, let's see. All right. So it's cooking up. Not ready to be flipped yet. But look, I want to show you if you can see that. All right, so it's just the layered pecans, the layered pecans with the bananas. And it's evident that I am not a videographer. But anyways, I just wanted to get this, video out there because a lot of you are going to want to do a yummy breakfast after Thanksgiving. And so now it's about ready to flip. We're going to flip that baby over and you're going to see this beautiful, yummy caramelization, as well as, you can see that, and I'm sorry, but you can see where the cinnamon has actually baked into the egg. It's so good, guys. It's so good. So we're going to let it just cook through so that egg is completely cooked through, flipping it over a little bit so that the juices run out from the other side. And ta-da! We're done. Simple, easy. And let's go ahead and turn this off. Last thing I want to do is burn down the house. And we have got, can y'all see that? Can you see it? I wish you were here. I wish you were here so you could taste it. So, this is going to be hot, but let's taste this. All right, so again, I didn't cook the banana all the way through, but I want to make sure I get a good piece of pecan. So I've got a piece of banana, right? Let's go ahead and that's a big chunk. All right, I've got some pecans, some eggs. So good. You're gonna love it. Oh my God, so good. Because you have that sweetness, caramelization from the banana, those freaking yummy pecans, and toast a little bit, and then of course you've got the cinnamon in the egg whites. Awesome, amazing pre-workout, post-workout breakfast. If you have any questions, message me. Feel free to use other kind of nuts if you like. I love pecans, but you could use any kind of nuts that you want. And it's a yummy, yummy breakfast. So this week I'm going to be posting awesome detox, either breakfast, lunch, or dinners, so that coming out of Thanksgiving week, you're ready, you're armed, and you're prepping your meals. If you're in the San Antonio area and you want me to meal prep for you, hit me up and I will get you hooked up. And if you will, please share my videos. Love you guys. Don't forget, burn fat with Ritz. Bye.